Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in today. I am so excited for this video because it's been a few weeks in the making. When we first moved in, we loved our house, we loved the backyard, but the backyard was a little busy. And so we wanted to kind of make it our own and adjust some things, and it turned into like a huge project into our backyard. We are so grateful for our gardener because he was amazing. And I did film a little bit when we first moved in of the backyard, so I'll put that in now so you can see the beforehand, and then I'll show you the after in just a minute. All right, so this is the backyard, which I'm in love with. Over this way, we have some plant. We really have no clue what we have. There used to be one of those inflatable hot tubs here, which we didn't want because it was really gross and old, but potential to put another one there in the future, or we might just make this like a really cute garden type area. One of the other things I love is that there's irrigation systems to all of these planting boxes, which I want to do something with. Ooh, there's something growing there. Look at that. Do you see the fruit? This tree, don't know what it is. Lots of plants. And then I think this one might be the fig tree. I don't really know. So, you know. And then more plant boxes. And then this is our big grapevine. So it goes all the way up there, which is really cool. And then, I don't know what this is. Some pretty flower. As you can see, we had a lot of plants in our backyard previously, and we had no clue what we had. We knew we had some fruit trees, we didn't know what was what, and then there's just so much going on. It was very busy, very small actual usable yard space. So we took out a lot of plants and kind of made it a lot more simple, expanded the lawn, and I'll show you around. I have Dave as my cameraman, so thank you so much, Dave, for helping me out today. I'm just going to give you a quick tour of what we had done and the finished product. So I guess we can go this way. So over in this corner, which you can't see, is like a little area that was just a lot of vines and a lot of vegetation. I can't go from there. So there was a lot of vegetation and this crazy vine that was kind of taking over the whole backyard. So they did a lot of clearing out, and then they just left it like this because this is my work area. So this is something that I kind of want to have like a project area of the yard. So it doesn't look very good right now, but hopefully I can do something to it in the future. And then we also have this little area here now. So we put all the little blocks. These are something that we already had. They're kind of just like throughout the whole yard. So we did enough to make like this little off the patio area so we can grill without it being right underneath the awning here. So it was just a little bit more safe and away from the house, because that just scares us a little bit having fire so close to our home. So moving on, this whole area was completely cleaned out. There was a lot of just like random plants, and there used to be like pieces of furniture that they had here, and we just wanted to have it nice and clean and simple. Maybe in the future we can have like a pot or something with some plants, but I kind of like that the whole backyard is a lot more simple now. And then if Dave could just like pan around, you can see that there's so much more grass. We ended up doubling the amount of grass space, and we put in this walkway, which for us is a lot more useful than having just a lot of plants throughout the whole entire backyard. So we just finished this walkway today, so let's just take a little walk. So over here, in the first video, I didn't know what the fruit was that was growing, but it's pears. So this is our pear tree. We probably have about 2 dozen pears growing on it right now, so that's really exciting. And we also used to have a bunch of little boxes over here for fruits and vegetables, and we realized that a lot of them were rotted and they weren't very big, they weren't very practical. So we took those all up, including the ones that were on the other side of the yard, and we got 3 new big boxes, which is awesome, and they have irrigation, so I don't have to worry about forgetting to water them, because I'm not the best at plants. So having irrigation throughout the whole place is a lot more efficient, and it helps them stay alive. So there's always that. So over on this one, I'm gonna have some tomatoes and some microgreens. And this one is like vegetables. So I have beans and peas and peppers will be there. And then this is more like the herb garden that's going to be here all year round. And then over on this side, I don't know if we even showed in, I don't know if I ever showed what it was like over here, but there was just a lot of vines, and we found out that that tree here, we don't know what it is, but it's a fruit tree. They're really delicious. They're like teeny tiny.
Wasn't that the miniature apricots?
They're like miniature peaches or miniature apricots. They're like super small, like the size of like a marble, and they're really sweet and they taste like a peach, but they're tiny. So
and they have a pit still.
Yeah, and they still have a pit. Then I don't know what these trees are. I think they both flower. I know one's a rose and then one is like some other flowering tree, but I don't remember what they are. We did already have this plant here, and we kept it because it has really pretty flowers. We added an additional one over on the other side, and when you're at the patio, this area is symmetrical, so there's two separate lilies. There's two of these like red trees that flower that are not blooming yet. And then there's there's this purple tree, and then like everything else kind of makes a little bit more sense, a lot easier on the eyes, not as cluttered, and actually has a rhyme and reason of why they are here in these places. And we got all new mulch, which is awesome, which I feel like instantly, once he added it, it was like a whole new backyard. It looked so much cleaner. I feel like everything popped a lot more. Over here, we have a little rosemary plant. It used to be a giant one that was kind of overgrown, and there was lavender in it. And we ended up just taking that one out and putting in a small one, so eventually it will get bigger, but it'll be a lot more easier to maintain. We also took out the kumquat tree, which was the tree that was here, and at the time I had no clue what it was, and so it was actually the kumquat tree, and the fig tree is this beast right here, which is covered in figs. I would say at least like 6 dozen figs are growing on it right now. If you go through here, you can see all of the figs, and that's just like one section and it's covered. So this beast is our grapevine, which is awesome. It provides a lot of shade underneath, and it has a ton of grapes on it already. We did take out the archway that was originally here. The pathway really didn't go anywhere. It kind of just like did like a weird loop around, but there was no purpose. So we took out the walkway here. We took out the arch that had that vining plant because he said eventually it would actually interfere with the actual grapevine. So we chose the grapevine over that flowering vine thing because this is definitely a lot more beneficial than what that other thing was doing. And then over here, we put our old patio set here. I still need to get some pots, but it's a bunch of just flowering plants, which are pretty and purple and yellow. The plant back here is a citrus tree, which he thinks is either orange or lemon. I think it's orange. And then the other one that's near the house, he knew it was the citrus tree. He just doesn't know what it is because it's so young. So that,
we'll find out in a couple years.
Yep, we'll find out when it starts actually fruiting. So we also got a lot of stuff done in the front yard too, but just to keep some privacy, we aren't showing that. But that looks amazing as well. So sorry for the teaser, but we just had a lot of work done on here, and we're so proud of it, and we're so happy with it. And I'm excited to get our patio furniture out here so we can enjoy it. It's currently in this box and our other stuff arrives Friday, but I just couldn't wait to share with you what the transformation looks like in the backyard because it is so extreme compared to when we first moved in. It still looked really nice, but it actually just provides a lot more use to us than previously. Thank you so much for coming by to this video. I feel like I've been very rambly, but hopefully you enjoyed it if you are into home tours or garden tours, and I'm sure you will see more of this setup in the future because I've been loving to film out here, so I'm sure you will see this as a nice backdrop, but now you can actually see what is behind me. So thank you so much for coming by today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!